Hi and welcome to the Arsenal Circle. Today, here to talk about this game, Arsenal versus Zurich, 2-1 at full time, and yeah, it was a good game. To be honest, there's not much to talk about, but I will say it was a feel-good game in the end, because, right, well, let's go straight into it, because of, first of all, the lineup. I don't know what formation it was, but one footballer is saying it was a 4-3-3 with Marquinhos out on the right, Martinelli on the left, Xhaka, Sambi and Vieira in midfield, which I think it kind of was. It was replicating, it was a mirror image of our first team with some second team players. The first player I want to talk about, and the player that stood out the most for me, and I noticed the most, was Fabio Vieira. This guy is a baller. Some of the passes he was putting through were just outstanding, really. They were passes you expect from De Bruyne. Not saying he's as good as De Bruyne, but I'm saying his passing ability is very good, and you can see that. Maybe he just had a really good day and a good game, but also we saw against United that he can play some good passes. Second player I want to talk about is Marquinhos. It was great to see his celebration. His goal, I'll talk about in a second, but his celebration is what I want to mention right now, because it was really good to see. He was crying. He was in tears at a goal against Zurich in the Europa League. That shows passion. It shows that he wants to play for this football club, and it's great to see that. I don't know why it doesn't say Nketiah, because Nketiah assisted, because it was a beautiful assist from Nketiah. A ball down to him. I can't remember who assisted the assist. The ball for Nketiah, I mean. But Nketiah's run away, usually I'd actually expect him to be selfish there. Not that I want him to be, but it's just Nketiah would kind of just go for goal in that situation. But he's done really well to see Marquinhos' run and pick out the perfect pass, and Marquinhos smashed it top corner. You're not saving that. Just a really good goal. And then Marquinhos also assisting Nketiah's goal. This goal was a bit more scruffy, wasn't as clean, but obviously a good goal nonetheless. We gave away a penalty. I didn't think it was a penalty because of the way in which they won it. It was like they were trying to win it, which, you are allowed to try and win a penalty, but they kind of just doing some karate kick to get to the ball. So I thought it was a legitimate attempt to get the ball, and it's not really Nketiah's fault. Even if it is a penalty, I think, we can't blame Nketiah for that one. And at the end of the day, he's got a golden assist with Marquinhos and won us the match, so you can't complain there. I'm trying to think, what can I say? We did just dominate the match. Really, look at this. 71% possession, and we were ahead of them for most of the match. So you would expect them to have more possession and shots because they were trying to come back. But no, we just kept putting on the pressure. One thing I will note is I think we need to kill these games off. We can't win this game 2-1 against Zurich, right? They're having a terrible start to the season, right? We heard all the commentary about that. And they were in pot 4. They are the worst team in the group. We can't barely win on paper 2-1, even though we dominated them. We need to get 2 more goals, ideally. And to be honest, we had loads of chances to do that. Jesus definitely should have scored. Marquinhos could have scored another time. Nketiah could have scored another time. Basically, everyone on the pitch could have scored. Which is, that's good to see, but we need to finish off the goals, right? Right, so I do want to mention a little bit of scrappy defending in the first half, just giving the ball away. But I never felt under threat of losing this match. There was never a point in this match where I was like, we're dropping points here, even when they leveled it. So that was good to see. Of course, let's just quick RIP to the Queen. Sad to see her go, but massive respect to Zurich for having a 1 minute thing ready. But yeah, it's unrelated note. Some called her an Arsenal fan. We'll never know. She was a fan of every football team. But yeah, that's all I have to say about the match really today. It wasn't much. I guess we could talk about Zurich, but I'm not an expert on Swiss football. But you know, Granit Xhaka seemed very cheery with I think it was the goal scorer after the match. So they're probably mates. I don't know. Yeah, I think Arteta got this one right. It was really good to see Vieira play, Marquinhos get his first game, Sambi getting more minutes, even though, I mean, who else would have played anyway? And Nketiah looked great today, which is good to see. And Holding got some minutes. So, you know, it's just, in general, people you want to see getting minutes got some minutes. This is the lineup I would have chosen. Maybe I would have put Ben White over Holding, just to see how it would work again. Like, see how Gabriel does now without Saliba. But I'm also happy for this. But yeah, apart from the penalty, which I don't think was a penalty, but I guess you can argue it either way, I think the refereeing performance was okay. But I do want to say a massive props to the Zurich fans, because they were really loud, you know. And it was impressive to see something like that, especially from a club that's expected to go out in the group. They were very passionate, and yeah, massive respect to Zurich. And also the Arsenal fans who travelled there were very loud, which is good. It was a really good match like a very competitive match, despite the fact that we dominated it. It was just a good match to watch. Yeah, that's what I thought about this opening game of the Europa League. It's good to start off with a win. Let me know what you thought about the game down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.